Hello, how are you today? How's your week been? How's the month been? How's the day been? I hope you're doing well. I hope it has been wonderful. I hope it has been splendid. Today, I want to share with you what I title Living Above Mediocrity. Mediocrity is the average kind of life. It is the moderate kind of life. It is a life whereby you are neither good nor bad. You're neither hot nor cold. You're just in between. And some people, most people, permit me to say, settle for mediocrity. You know why they settle for mediocrity? Because it is just the easiest kind of life. It is like living in your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the most difficult place for you to live. People find it easy to stay in mediocrity because they say, oh, as long as I'm not doing poorly, as long as I'm doing averagely well, then I'm fine. As long as I can put 3 square meal on the table, I'm fine. I don't have to drive that big car. I don't have to live in that big house. I'm telling you, what stops you from living in that big house? What stops you from driving that car? Nothing should stop you. People who drive those big cars, who live in those big mansions, there are people who decide to live above mediocrity. There are people who decide to push. There are people who decide to do something extra. A great man or a great woman is a person who decided in his or her heart to take that extra move, to do that extra thing, to do that extraordinary thing, and decided to leave mediocrity. Mediocrity is an average kind of life. You're not designed to live a mediocre kind of life. You are designed to live an extraordinary life, an extravagant life, to live a great life. You are yet to live your best life. You aren't seen nothing yet. And you know, so many people have excuses why they remain in mediocrity. Some will tell you, oh, you want me to further my education, where am I going to get the money from? You know, they use money as an excuse. Oh, I'm living from hand to mouth. How will I pay for my tuition? How will I graduate? How will I go through school? You know, different excuses. Some people will remain where they are because of the fear of the unknown. You know, they are scared. Oh, they say the devil, you know, is better than the angel you don't know. So they're afraid to take the extra step, to take that extra move. Someone is scared of leaving his or her job because you feel, oh, what do you do? Do you think I'll expect in that kind of a job I'm going to? What if it's worse off than what I am doing at the moment? So they are afraid to move and leave that job. Some other people is because they cannot dream big. You know, they cannot just imagine themselves, you know, doing that great thing, doing that exploit, you know, driving that car, you know, living in that mansion, becoming great. They cannot just figure it out. They cannot just imagine it. You know, they are so narrow-minded, so they've remained in mediocrity. For some people, it's because they don't believe in themselves. There's no self-belief. There's self-doubt. They doubt themselves. If you doubt yourself, there's nothing you can do that will take you from the level where you are to the next level. You need to believe in yourself. Every great man, every great woman conceived greatness in their hearts first and foremost before they became great. Whatever you become in life, you conceive it in your heart. You say it, you imagine it, you conceive it, and it comes to actualization. That is the only way you can live mediocrity. For some people, it's their affiliations. They find themselves around people who tell them, no, you cannot do better than this. This is just okay for you. People who do not encourage them. People who are not even encouraged themselves. People who are not motivated. If you are surrounded by people who are not motivated and not encouraged, how would you be encouraged to do exploit? How would you be encouraged to take that extra step? How would you be encouraged to leave that level that you are? Do not settle. You are designed to do much more. For some people, it's ignorance. Like my late dad would always say, ignorance is not an excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. You have everything available at the moment in this age and time of social media, of technology, of information technology. You have no excuse. Ignorance is not an excuse. People are doing well. People are making exploits. You need to tap into that. You need to make a difference in your generation. Ignorance is not an excuse. You need to live that mediocrity. The life of mediocrity is not designed for you. You are not designed to live in mediocrity. For some people, they are contented with that ordinary kind of life. They believe, oh, I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. You know, they just believe they have nothing to lose, so they remain in that kind of life. You know, fear of what people will say, fear of the unknown has also made people remain in where the situation that they have. Fear of what people will say. Oh, if I leave that marriage, people will say, oh, I cannot manage a home. If I leave that relationship, I will not find someone that will love me just like this person loved me. I'll be lonely all my life. You know, I'll be worse off. Different excuses. People give different excuses to remain in the situation where they are in the circumstances where they are in. And I want to challenge you today to live above mediocrity. Mediocrity is not your kind of life. It is not the kind that you are designed to live. You are designed to live an extravagant and extraordinary life. You are designed to do exploit. And let me tell you, living above mediocrity is not easy. It takes determination, it takes discipline, it takes someone who is ready. I remember when I was in the university and I set out a goal. I wanted to graduate, a grade I wanted to graduate with. I said, this is the grade I wanted to graduate. And I was like falling short of that goal and that grade I wanted to graduate with. And I was like, okay, my previous semester results, 2 courses were so poor that my CGPA dropped like that. So I went back, I calculated, and I discovered that I needed 9 A's to graduate with the grade I wanted to graduate with. And let me tell you that the other grade I was going to fall into was not so bad for some people, but to me, I felt, no, I can do better than this. I couldn't have gone into the university and spent, you know, how many years and graduate with this grade. No, I should be different. I should be distinguished. There should be a difference between me and some other people. I cannot graduate with this grade. So I worked hard, discipline, determination, sleepless nights. You know, I love to sleep. If you know me well, I really love to sleep. But I was so determined. I was so motivated. I was so disciplined. And at that point, it was my last semester for my degree, the very last semester. I also needed to write my project. But all these things I did, I wrote my project myself, and lo and behold, I graduated with the 9 A's. And I graduated with the grade I wanted to graduate with. Everything is possible. That is like my slogan, my tagline, my personal tagline is, everything is possible. Don't settle for the average life. Don't settle for the moderate life. Don't be in between. Don't say, oh, as long as I am not starving, I'm not hungry, I can eat, I am okay. No, you are designed to live an extraordinary and extravagant life. I challenge you today, rise above mediocrity, rise above the ordinary life, rise above the moderate life. Do exploit. Do exploit. Thank you for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel on YouTube on Wadeboale. Click on the bell button so that you get notification each time I upload my videos. Also, comment, give me the thumbs up. Also, check out my website www.superwomanninja.org. Thank you once more for watching my video. Do have a great day ahead. Bye for now.